jobs, no infrastructure, and there is no hope. The worst thing you can take away from a human being is hope. No hope. That is why these pastors are mushrooming. If you say to Pastor Kumi, can we go and revolt? And after, people don't know that the America you love today so much, ordinary people like you, they revolted. They said no to nonsense. Some of you are living in Russia today, which is arguably the best country in the world to live in for black people. Some of you don't know, but I'm telling you anyway. Some of you living in Russia today, you don't know that ordinary Russians pass through the same mess you pass through. But rather than running away, they stayed in their country and they fought and defeated evil. Everywhere, including France. Including this conservative Britain, ordinary people under the command of Oliver Cromwell defeated the monarchy and said enough is enough. Everywhere in the world, ordinary people rose up. But when it comes to Africa, they cannot. I keep asking why. But we are changing all of that. Because the armies of Biafra, we are over 2 million. We are rising up. And when we rise up, everywhere we burn. We told them that and we are coming. Without a revolution, your life can never be better. Now, if you go to Pastor Kumi or whatever rubbish this particular Muslim was answering before, you say to him, this America that built this aircraft you're flying today, they did a revolution. Can we do one here to be as them? He will tell you no. Holy Ghost fire. Why? Because it's enjoying from politicians. These are the reasons why we don't like them. But you people don't know. And we have to tell you. Was your matchmaker? You know they're panicking. Gospel was your matchmaker. It's like a bitter pill. It's a treatment. Once you can endure the initial pain and swallow the pill and survive it, you see, you'll be a changed person. Immediately, you're changed. Let's continue. Kidnapping everywhere. As Wazirike brought you into Biafra, Jonathan's administration breached the zoo agreement with Geometry, according to Naji. We'll go into that later. Of course, did they obey the law? They don't have any law. Can anybody tell me one landmark law that was passed in the zoo for the past 5 years? I remember one. You can rape a 12-year-old girl. Rape.
I tell you.
You are allowed to marry a 12-year-old girl. That's the law they passed. That is the only one. Do you remember the petroleum industrial bill? That is a landmark flagship bill. Collapsed. I was a Fulani telling you that everywhere is an oil producing area. After all, Jigawa owns Bayelsa Oil. After saying that openly and publicly, nobody from Niger Delta rose up and said, you're talking nonsense. They kept quiet. And if you still ask him, who is your problem? He's an Igbo man. They think I'll be soft with them because I want them to be part of Biafra. No nonsense. You must endure the same shame you heaped on Biafra through your treachery and betrayal. Let's continue. After it was an German that gave us the name Biafra. Don't you know that? It was an German that said our name is Biafra. Isn't it? Boko Haram have now killed 100 in Monguno town in Borno. So much for relocation of Central Command to Maiduguri. I am ordering the army to relocate. I have never seen such an idiotic military strategy before in my life. I am relocating the entire Central Command to Maiduguri. And they started Adamawa with some political girls. And the Boko Haram have now killed 100. You can't. America could not defeat Taliban. They couldn't defeat ISIS. They couldn't defeat Al Qaeda. Is it that defeat Boko Haram that is part of ISIS? The answer is no. You're wasting your time. Even Pakistan could not defeat their own. They're only containing them. They're talking about.
Well, I'm there, our leader. This broadcast was on 2015. He's telling you America could not defeat Taliban. I tell you. And all of us should know what is going on now. All of us should know the stage. Taliban. Now, this is 2015. He made this broadcast. And what happened this year? Taliban later, cling to power, and they are taking their destiny into their hand. You may be crying. I have some friends from Afghanistan. I call them and they say, no, this is their way of life. They want to uphold their way of life. I tell you, but many people don't understand what is going on there. CNN are just, BBC televising evil things. That's how they do. In order to give them a bad name and condemn them. They say they need their lifestyle the way they were before invasion came. to uphold their law, Sharia law, and you are finding it so abhorrent because you are not from that particular area. Just like here now, homosexual in Europe, mostly. Gay marriage, all this, for them is normal. But they cannot bring that in our land and legalize it in our land. I know it happens. A lot of gays everywhere. I know. But they cannot come out openly as a proud. You want to tell us it's man, marry man. It is custom and tradition. And that is why many people don't understand when we talk about upholding the way of our life. Going back to the way we were before they invaded us. Implanted seed of destruction in us. I tell you. Let's go. I was showing you a clip before the interruption of the voice. When I was doing this program today, I started it, a very good one. These people don't want to leave this gossiping, I tell you. Let me just go straight to the point. What I wanted to show you. People are waking up, but I'm just telling them good morning. I'm just telling them good morning. Like this woman you saw here, I showed it before I started this program. Look at this lady. Look at this lady. I think it's better I play the voice of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra before I show this lady. Very, very important. This man have tried all he could, but many people don't understand him. Let's see this interview. You have seen it before. Let's see what he said about this lady. And now you are going to see, many of you know when this interview was granted. And you are going to see what this lady is saying in this current dispensation.
And of course. Right. Those are the coasters. Basically,
Biafra?
Yes. Southeast and South without Edo State.
Without Edo State.
That's correct. And then including Igeda, Idoma.
Right, the Benues. So the Igalas and part of the Kogi state, right? Nyosom Wike, the governor of Anambra, sorry, the governor of River State, made a statement, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and said, you know, you should not be including River State and the people.
Not him. I can decide for Biafrans. They have to go and vote and convince the whole world that they want Biafra. It's not for instance, it's only one man, one vote.
What if they're not even willing to take part in the referendum? Because I've had people from the South, for example, from Bielsa. I've had people from Cross River. I think there's a famous actress, Kate Henshaw, for example, wrote a long piece about why people of the South don't want to be dragged into a place called Biafra. You're saying, regardless of what they say,
hold on there. You hear the name she mentioned. When our leader was touring the whole Biafra land, visiting people to try to tell them the need for us to join this struggle in order to free ourselves, a lady wrote blatantly about this struggle, telling them that we should not drag them into this our Biafra, that Nigeria is better for them. The lady is crying. The idiot is crying this year. And this is her cry. And I want to tell her good morning from this side, even though it's given here. Look at her here. Very useless people. Many of you are calling her a celebrity that cannot speak when things are bad. Now they are waking up. Look at the food here. Look at her. That woman now that she said, Kate Henshaw wrote against this and that. Their people are not part of us. That they are better off in Nigeria. Look at her cry.
We need to do better.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The people in positions of authority need to do better. Much, much better.
Now you know.
Going through the airport the other day.
Okay.
As we got to the place where you scan the luggage, the machine just stopped working.
Okay.
Stopped. And this is not the first time. People started scampering left, right, and center to rush to another gate so that their luggage could be scanned. Then it was switched to manual checking or manual scanning of people's baggage.
Okay, with that.
Getting to the check-in counter. System is not working.
Okay.
Boarding passes have to be written with handwritten, flight number, seat number in the 21st century. Boarding passes are being handwritten in the 21st century in Nigeria.
Okay, no problem.
Doesn't make sense. And we have an aviation minister. We have people in charge of these sectors.
No, it's better. Nigeria is better.
The one that annoyed me the most. Please, where do our vaccines come from? that is not recognized anywhere. You come to the UK and you still have to quarantine for at least 5 days if you're doing test to release. But then the usual thing is 10 days. It's a problem. Why get fully vaccinated, have my vaccine card, and yet when I travel I cannot move out freely? I have to conduct another COVID test. 1, 2, 3.
They don't trust you people now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's annoying. And it's just so disconcerting.
Come on, get out. Food.
But we have leaders. We have people passing through that airport. Oh, I forgot the airport was leaking too.
Leaking.
Because it rained that morning. It was leaking. The international airport.
Okay.
It's beginning to look like something out of an archive movie. Something.
Madam, good morning. Good morning. We are telling her good morning. These are the people that are rooting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Asking him why is he trying to break away from their Nigeria that is working. She's complaining. She herself is complaining. She never knew what our people are going through in the hands of foreigners because of that name, Nigeria. If you know what many people are passing through because of that name, you will queue in for us to destroy that place. I don't care the name it answers. It can answer any other name. I don't care. After all, Russia here that I'm here today now, they divided. Almost 15 countries. Even Ukraine was part of them. Latvia. Kazakhstan. We have Belarus. You have Kyrgyzstan. You have all of them. Many of them. There were 15. Do you know why they divided? That's why I told many of you, if you can be able to tell Oduduwa brethren to continue doing what we are doing, this is the stage. Everything has stages. One of the reasons why Gorbachev in 1991 dissolved this communist into federal system of government that gave way to this current situation they find themselves today is because of they are having economic problem. And how do we impose that? What we are doing? Forget about our people that are crying at our economy. I asked them, we don't have economy. These people, it was a surprise to them. Many of them, you have even Lithuania, is part of USSR before. Georgia, Estonia, all of them. Our own, our Niger. Many people benefited nothing, just only the name, our Niger. You want our Niger to divide. Then, which name now would I say our Niger? And many people that are talking are stark illiterate. Many of them are from Ile-Ibirimi's blood. You know, because they are slave to Oba. So they are slave virtually to everybody. Anybody that imposes anything on them, for them is good. They cannot ask you why. So this is one of the women that confronted our leader. Why are you doing this? Now she's crying. She's crying. Now that takes me to Imo State on what happened on this election. I mean, sorry, the visit of the moron that came. Many of you are annoyed with our women. Please, they are not our mother. Many people you saw, they are not our mother. Please, our mother, they are still being owed their salary up till now. They have never paid them their salary. They are still crying. I don't want many of you to be unnecessarily angry on our mothers. Our mothers are not the ones singing "In a rope, in a hope, they are not our brother. They are not our father. They are not our sisters. They are not our mothers. All those people you see that gathered there, our people are not happy. Our people are not happy. Look at this. So I want many of you to know who to hold responsible. Some people are saying, look at the Biafran women, those that say they need freedom. Look at what they are doing. You have to know the tactics these people are using on us. They can rent anything they can rent in order to make sure that they frustrate us. Look at this. This is not our mother, please. I beg of you. It's not them. It's not them. It's not them, please. Hello, Dilo Good herself. I composed regular for Unua. This song was purposely composed because of the sit-at-home orders. It's just like you want to tell your enemy that yes, we are here. You know, you just want to impose people. Many of you seen this thing. So don't be unnecessarily annoyed with our mothers. Our mothers cannot come out unless your mother is there. Many people, their mother are not there to be found. All of them are at home. All this one you are seeing here, we don't know them. They rehearse this music for how many weeks? This music in here now. They rehearse it for how many weeks? So please, don't be annoyed with our mothers. Please, I beg of you. You see these people that are singing this thing? Let me show you our mothers. I don't want to show you the face of these morons. Look at our mothers here. Our mothers are our parents, especially the old ones, those ones that are they are crying. No, they are in a mess. So I want many of you to know how to hold yourself when you see people trying to bring calamity between us. Look at our mother here. This is our mother. This is the state they are. And I don't think that somebody can be in this condition and go out to be singing such nonsense music. Look at our mothers. Look at them here. Look at them here.
Talk to me now.
We have worked for almost 6 months now.
When a commissioner for information could some weeks ago, after the resistance. Yes. He asked him that now. As soon as only look at going on for that 6 months.
It's a lie. Then our head woman, Mrs. Treasure. But I continue on till 6 months. Oh, you are way better by that now. I hope for 6 months. I have to year off. May I send another 5 months? Before I was 6 months.
Yes, another 5 months. Get one. From when to when? From which month to which month?
From last year.
Okay. But also, I
you put on for that.
Oh, you know the 5 months. Also, sign it.
I want to take 5 baby. I want to take
all sign it for the money. Okay. Because after that you register, I put on commissioner for information on the phone. Yes, him that now. When we protest, I said, you go, LA government, you go. That's all government, and the government will continue. He told me that after that you people on your own went ahead to continue working.
Hope on ega mara mmadụ egwu all there now. How long for how many years? This one happened on this is June. Here now June, July, August, September. Oji since last year. Hope on ega mara mmadụ egwu on there now. There now hope on ega then eba kan hope aso ega won krekanka on there now here now. Ndị abịa on there that's ndị aka gburu na ha bịa go that egwu. Ndị eji ụgwọ for how many years? Ndị na-azụ okporo ụzọ gị sa akweshi. You now accusing them that they are going to work just like somebody say chef those that are working in Europe. Your chef agwa say abịa kwala ọrụ. Gị continue na abịa ọrụ. Ya hapụ for complete 6 months gị na arụ ọrụ. No salary. Can you see how we lie to ourselves? I get men see so will begin to remove these men that are frustrating the innocent poor souls. Upon you frustrated these women, you refuse to pay them their salary. In Europe, let me tell you what many people are doing here. To not to work. No. This one, they're telling them not to work, but they want to work. In Europe, and they push now. You must, then they force you to work. Because whether you work, you don't work, they're going to pay you. So for them, it's better for you to start working. So that let them know the reason why they're giving you that money. People are not going to hear Bujo Haka. Even you mix blood. Any of them you see that he's paralyzed. Or maybe he's not working well. Maybe either one hand or one leg, because they can do such a thing because they're a lazy set of bastards. If you are paralyzed here, one day you're going to receive a salary to give Hannah lead. Because you are incapable to work, you cannot work with your condition. So for them, I just go destroy yourself. No, government, these women, they say they are ready to work. The government is telling them not to come to work again. Then the question you should ask yourself, if you tell them not to work, where else are they going to feed themselves? Where are they going to get their livelihood? As old as they are, because as I'm looking at their faces, look what their faces now. They are many business. They are okay, can be a normal business. Go the business now that doesn't require money. Look at them. The can say they don't hope on a mama. Look at them here.
Our head woman should come out and where is she? Madam Treasure, where is she? She's living as naked. A naked woman. She has a ministry. It's a lie. Why have you not gone there to protest? We are protesting. She doesn't want to come and say, okay, you have signed for our money. Come out face to face and come and meet Hope. You said Hope did not give you any money. Come to government house and prove yourself innocent. Okay. So that we will do you know what will happen? Do you know what will happen? Okay. Do you know what will happen? I think we'll talk about this tomorrow. So you people should bring 3 people from among you that will come and read you. Let's talk about this topic tomorrow. Is that okay? No problem. That's the difference. So tomorrow, you can come in the crowd, no wahala.
If your mother is here and I get mother hand, I know for you, don't concern you now. Just a go after all, you know, below you born now. Your mother, get problem, you gotta send her money, and after all, how much is it? You forgotten that those that don't have children, some even that have, but their children are not opportune to come out like many of you. Some of them have children, but they don't have opportunity to get job because there's no job. How are they going to survive is the question. That is why we are clamoring for this. Not the other thing. Think we are doing it for our own personal gain, but I know it's because you are a wicked soul. You don't care for others. It's only you and your family, that's all. And that's all to go to hell. To tell you how wicked blacks are. Now, we are very mean. Upon this, you go and condemn them mother. Now they are growing hope or these were people who go for how many years? Then you get I don't know where they come from, Kazakhstan. I don't know where they import these women. They just come and be singing. And people are saying it's Biafran women. Now, no nonsense. Look at them here. Let me zoom it. So, just to tell you that we are very mean. We are very mean. We are very mean. I ain't mean. Egypt people all go. Egypt people all go. From this one, before I start coming out now, I have like 2 or 3 people. They protest. Before I come out to talk, I confirm they are still owing them. They have never paid them. Even the guy that made that video, they beat the hell out of him. One BBC guy, maybe it's not this particular one. There's a BBC guy that used to report. He made a video about this woman, reporting what just happened. The police brutalized the guy for bringing that to the world to know what is going on. So that is why this man is speaking. This voice you are going to hear, that's why he's speaking. So that when the Ile bastard, Ile Ibina waking up. Yesterday they are beginning. I see like 2 or 3 people holding their Oba accountable, asking Oba, why will you allow whether is it somebody want to be, is it all these traditional ruler from the north, they want to have it in their own land. They are crying. Now pay attention to this. This is the voice that chased evil spirit.
They carried the coffin and moved around the entire community before moving to the secretariat, chanting war songs with placards. Some of those placards read, "Remove all former Governor Peter Obi's men. Oka and Aguleri are brothers." About time.
They are brothers. They are brothers.
I remember our sister saying that Anambra knew a woman.
Okay, punch. Yes.
When they have bastardized us, took our land and gave it to other people. Told us that our boundary as Igbo people is River Niger. So Asaba is no longer Igbo. Igbo Akre. Their name is Igbo Akre. They are no longer Igbo. Igbo Binozo, that they today call Ibuzo, is no longer Igbo. They said, yeah, it's from Headbridge, yes. And you get to Imo River, linking Igbo and Opa. They say, oh no, that's where you end. But this is Igbo, the heart of Igbo. They said, no, it's not Igbo. It's South. Oh God.
Oh
dear me.
They tell you. No, but we are waking up.
People are waking up.
Yes.
People are bringing enmity between Oka and Aguleri. These people are chanting and saying, no, Oka and Aguleri are brothers.
Pure brothers.
At last, our people are doing things properly. Don't allow any politician to take advantage of you. Never allow that. Never allow that. Never, ever. Jonathan said one of his legacies is the power supply up to 8,000 megawatt. But in reality, all they have is 2.8, which means all the money has been wasted and squandered. Jonathan is not only incompetent, Jonathan is very, very daft indeed. Electricity supply in the zoo has dropped from about 3,000 megawatts to over 2.8. The Presidential Task Force on Power disclosed it in a report that 2.9 generated at May 9 this year. Where the people see this power being generated? They say, who is getting the power anyway? Because the local man at the local NEPA office will just switch off the light. And say, I wanted to befriend them because she said no, so I'm going to turn off the light on their street. So mosquito can bite them. That is the mentality of black people. That is why they are poor.
Exactly.
You know, people don't ask themselves, why is it that black people are poor? They are poor because they are wicked. I'm being honest, black people are very, very wicked. That's why they are poor. And why to call them abandon them. A group of zoo soldiers called themselves as patriotic officers wrote a letter to the incumbent and very imbecilic president, Goodluck Jonathan. The soldiers accused the president of imposition of unprofessional generals in the zoo army, stating that money budgeted to fight terrorists was actually spent arming the terrorists. Oh dear me. The officer said President Jonathan could have stopped the Boko Haram militants from developing into a terrorist group, but he deliberately rather stopped the efforts to snuff them out when it was still a mere menace. Okay. So, none of you soldiers heard when Buhari said, I will make the country ungovernable. None of you heard when Buhari said an attack against Boko Haram is an attack against the North. None of you so-called military men, in case you are suffering from amnesia, you have forgotten that Boko Haram named Buhari as their chief negotiator. They are blaming Jonathan for inciting Boko Haram when Boko Haram had been in existence for heaven knows how long. When Maitasine killed 4,000 people in February of 1984, Buhari was in charge. He went to supervise the killing himself. Buhari opened his mouth and said, I am a strict advocate and proponent of Sharia law. I want to see Sharia spread all across Nigeria. So you didn't hear it. You don't hear about that one? We need our own media. Our newspaper is coming out imminently. I don't know why they keep delaying this. It's driving me nuts. We need our TV. We need to be everywhere to counter the work of the enemy. That is why there must be support. 1,000 people from each state in Biafra land. 1,000 each is what we need. And the work is done. 5 Boko Haram members killed training with ISIS in Iraq. The Islamization of the world is becoming complete. Do you know how many Awasa people we now have here? Have you been to Uganda lately? In front of Presidential Hotel. You see Awasa, they have turned it into a place of field. Because of Amich. So that the very posh hotel that used to be Hotel Presidential is an eyesore filled with Awasa people in front of it. And I keep asking Awasa people, in your own place in Kanu, in Medugri, do you have our people standing like this outside? You see their kettle that they used to when they finish urinating. They wash their manhood before they go and pray. Their kettle, dirty kettle is outside. In front of the Hotel Presidential in Port Harcourt. Do you know how many there are? Do you know how armed and ready they are?
They don't know.
I don't know. At least 5 Boko Haram militants who were in Mosul in Iraq to undergo military training under ISIS were killed on Wednesday, May 13, by Mosul Youth Resistance Movement. The spokesman for Mosul, Said.
I would leave this broadcast to continue. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to round up this program. But I just want to play more of his voice. Why am I doing this? So that by listening, you can be able to realize this man have started talking even in time of Jonathan. Like many people accuse him that he's speaking, with this voice because of Buhari. No, we started this journey, and that is why many of you are following him today, because the way he has been is the same way till he was kidnapped. And if you don't know that intimidation has come, I know many people have seen this thing. This is called bragging. It's called bragging, and the man is serious. Look at it here. You have seen it.
The herdsmen. They are going nowhere.
At all. They are not going anywhere.
They are part of us and we are part of them.
Correct.
We must live with them.
Must is a must.
We can't drive them away.
At all.
And they can't drive us
away.
They are our neighbors, so we should never allow them to be our enemies.
See him? I love what he said. He said they're our neighbors. He didn't say they're our brothers. For those that are seeing them that we are one Nigeria, they are our brothers. Their chief sponsor, their spokesperson is telling you and me that they are our neighbors. So those that are saying we are one Nigeria, we are brothers, you are talking nonsense. Hear it again. They are our neighbors. They must live with us. That's a particular person who say, I will just stop it.
Our enemies. And if my enemies say by our actions, we have turned them into enemies, then we are finished.
Correct. If we try make bandits, Fulani herdsmen, if we try make them our enemy, we are finished. Do you know what the implication means? It means we are doing the name of the Holy Spirit as our weapon. We are doing fasting as our weapon. We only praying as our weapon. We just only carry placards run around the streets doing demonstration as our weapon. That's why they know that if we make them our enemy, he didn't say we will fight each other. He said we are finished. In other words, what they can do and what they have, we don't have it. You don't know what that is. It is called intimidation. I know many people will not understand this particular point he made here. It's a must. He said it's a must. We must live with bandits and Fulani herdsmen. It's a must. This is not a we may. It's a must. And if we try to make them our enemies, we are finished. Imagine when we operating, our leaders in the East are supporting us. You think this man will say something like this? No, he can't. He can't. No, now. Because he knows now that there's no forces that will match them outside IPOB. And that is why they are trying to divide us more and more, allow us to be gossiping, trying to, witch hunt our political leaders to be against us, and the thing is working for them. So they now know that yes, everywhere is like porous. for them to operate. That's why he's telling you people that it's a must. Look at what somebody is saying, that if you make bandits, the people that are killing us already, the people that are beheading us, kidnapping our people, killing them instantly, that if you made them our enemy, we have gone. Maybe only care most of you people are come play here again for Ile even mixed blood. I know they are slave already. Look at it here. Make them our enemy, we are finished. I tell you.
Our enemies don't drive us away. They are our neighbors, so we should never allow them to be our enemies. And if my enemy mistakes by our actions, we have turned them into enemies, then we are finished.
It's okay. It's okay. That is what I want you to understand for that. It's very, very terrible. It's very terrible. And as we are busy hearing one news, another one is coming. A lot of killing is going on. I don't know where to start. Pardon me that I'm not bringing you those that are being killed. I don't know where to start. Ranging from generals, army generals are being killed today in Abuja. In fact, it's even those not are doing the needful. They are going high. They are the higher rank. I can about go in the street. They are the higher rank. All these kidnapping, you hear them higher. They go to highest. Governor's daughter, governor's wife, army general, army cadet. They just go. You know, they are just going. They are encroaching. They are very fast. They are faster than us. This is what is our target. If our people don't want to allow us to rest, it's the only way off. If not, we continue wallowing in ignorance. Look at what your brother said. This man you are seeing here now that speak. We should rely. We have more to rely on him than to our political leaders. This man is more better than our political leaders, but you may not understand. Look at what your father said. This is what your father said. Before I go straight to the voice of our leader. And what you just hear, the voice you are going to hear summarize everything. When you hear he's calling us, we are foolish, we are foolish. You don't understand what this man is saying. It's because of all these things that is going on. This is this one here. Look at what your father said. I know you may say it's not your father, but we don't have to deny it. We see them as our representative. Where is it? Where is the idiot? Let me see if I can be able to bring him. Where is him? I think I have him here. I have him here now. You are not running away. You must come and speak, because it's good for our people to know that we are in a mess. We are in a mess. People will think that they are for us. If you allow these governors to cling to power again, we are useless. We are useless. I tell you, we are more than useless.
God will also give us the next president who has good heart, like President Buhari, for the good of this country. God will also give us the next.
But I know why these people are doing this. I know why these people are speaking in this tone. I know why. Because they have nothing to fear on us. Number one. And because of the fear of Biafran war, as cowards they are, that betrayed Ojukwu. Look at what he's saying. He's saying this in order to protect the interests of those he has something to fear from. Our own, for us, is nothing. And that is why their aim is 2023. I would rather vote Abubakar Shekau than to vote for these people. I tell you. Look at what a man is. Many of us know that Nigeria is not going anywhere. Everybody is bleeding. Both the north, both the west, both the east. But look at what your governor said.
God will also give us the next president who has good heart, like President Buhari, for the good of this country. We need God's own anointing, our anointed president, for the interests and unity of this country.
You see,
God will also give us the next president.
They always speak about unity. Always. It's them. Even, let me just tell us this. I know you may not like it. We are the one holding Nigeria. We, Igbo in particular. Forget all this shouting we are shouting, marginalizing. You are marginalizing. No. It is we that is holding ourselves. All these so-called nonsense celebrities. Cubana make money, e-money. Those people, they don't have interest on this struggle. You don't know? You don't know. They don't have interest because they are benefiting from the decayed government. Imagine you just go to Cubana and say, please support Biafra. You think he will talk to you? where his business is booming, where the cabas has given him a little avenue to be transporting his goods without any harassment. Many of you don't know how these men make their money. But I know many people say it's envy and jealousy. Go and make your own money. Leave them alone. Because your mind is corrupt. You just want to be like Ile Ibinu, just come out and throw you money, you rush it, and that's all. So these are the people that are benefiting. We are the one holding ourselves. And that's why I told many of you, we need calamity on us. We will turn to support this struggle by force. They are still using us to play. All these so-called millionaires in our land. Because they are benefiting. Me and you know that nothing is working. And that's why you are trying to run away from their place. Now, look at the voice of this man. If you are not acquainted with what is going on in the zoo, the voice you are going to hear, and I will say the man is have a harsh voice. Allow this voice to play. Then I will summarize our sitting at home order. Now, you know, we are sitting at home order on 14th. We are sitting at home on 14th is an order. And many of you know it's a saboteur day. So that day we will know who is a saboteur in this struggle. 14th of this month, 14th of September is another sitting at home. We must continue. We must continue doing it. We must continue. Let's hear the voice. Let's hear the voice.
I see Jonathan looking like a mumu. That man is an imbecile. One day you will understand and say, oh, but we had it before on Radio Biafra. We thought he was abusing people. What do you know? Do you have light in your village? Then says no. You're a baboon or a monkey. Just somewhere. Go and sit down somewhere. Jonathan is an imbecile. An absolute moron. If you wish somebody like Jonathan to be your president, it means you are a worse fool. Oh, leave him now. He is there. He's our brother. He's to protect our interest. Interest, how? You can't build ordinary second Niger bridge. What interest are you protecting? Can you reason? You think politics is sentiment? Ohaneze, we told them don't go out to vote. You will get more respect. Oh, for the usual poor, as usual, for 250 naira. Today you're crying. Can you tell them on Radio Biafra to announce that they have not paid us our salary? But when we told you not to vote, did you listen? Did you pay attention now? For 9% of you that wanted to go and vote. Because a majority of you did not vote, and we commend you for it. But Ohaneze, all that work you did, Ohaneze and that way, Brugo, Batakwa 6. Let us tell you what the idiots are saying, Ohaneze and the Atron and the Ushi. Fools. Ohaneze Ndibo caretaker committee yesterday told the terrorist elect, the Hausa Fulani man, Muhammad Buhari, he is not my president, he's your own. That's it. I'm a Biafran, he's not the Biafran president. I can't call him president. He's a terrorist. So my name for him is terrorist elect. After 29th of May, I'll be calling him a terrorist. The terrorist president of the zoo. Because he is a certified, he opened his mouth and confirmed he's a terrorist. Any attack against Boko Haram is an attack against the North. What does that mean? That Boko Haram is a legitimate group. This is what somebody opened their mouth to utter. And today, he's answering to the president of the zoo. By the time he realizes it'll be too late as usual, unless they take an order. Well, he deceived us, so he never knew before. I thought he said I was insulting people on Radio Biafra. So you have now come to your senses. In the other one. Their caretaker committee yesterday told the president-elect General Muhammad Buhari that President Jonathan Torahashi, he lied to them. Unless he's telling Buhari, please, Buhari, we want money and appointment from you. We didn't vote for you because Jonathan deceived us. So now you know. All these years, Brother Bible been saying that Second Niger Bridge is a fraud. You didn't realize that. Oh, dear me. Anyway, Ndibo have gone to Ohaneze Caretaker Committee. I will repeat. They went to Buhari to beg him. They told Buhari, President Jonathan lied to Igbo nation about awarding contract for the construction of Second Niger Bridge and major federal roads in the southeast. Listing Enugu-Oka Onitsha Expressway, Jonathan could not build it. Enugu-Umuahia Aba Expressway to Port Harcourt, Jonathan could not build it either. Then why were some of you even mentioning Jonathan's name? Because you're foolish and one new club. Up till now, no work has been done on Enugu or Onitsha Expressway. No work has been done on it's patch. You see one or two Arabs in the corner. They pour sand on the road. They use earth moving. They run around and they go. If you want construction workers, it's Lebanese. They will build road for you. Do they have a history of construction? The answer is no. Mad people. Even when they are everywhere. Lunatics. I despise you people, honestly. Not IPOB, of course, they're very special before God in heaven and men here on earth. Chukwabiyama, I mean to say, you have to excuse me. After a while, this God business will leave me.
I tell you.
Ohaneze went further to say that no financial commitment has been made by the government of the Zoological Republic to commence the construction of the second Niger Bridge, saying that those were deceptive campaign message to Ndigo. Now you know, I was telling you it was a lie. I told Ohaneze, why can't it be reason? These are the idiots that Virgin is supporting. The campaign manager for Jonathan is Virgin and was with him of Masop. Masop was campaigning for Jonathan. What has Jonathan done for you? He said he gave a Juku defeating barrier. Can't the money make freedom fighting? Why would you say those are Potana Akuri? So doing freedom fighting. You don't know that you need to be an intellectual to do freedom fighting. If you want to reason, you must be able to reason. What did Jonathan do for you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Zero.
Apart from giving was 80 million naira. Is he denying it? Call your useless Ifajin and joy. How much money did Jonathan give you for myself to campaign for him? Can money make freedom fighting? Mad people. It's more like a social club for criminals than a freedom fighting outfit. Lunatics. Because what should alone in the ocean? Is it Biafra there? As I say, if we have Biafra, we can we see this make the kidnapping. Myself, you keep kidnapping and keep stealing, and on Biafra will come. You're a dreamer. You're a dream. Mad people everywhere. We continue. This is our signature headline. Please, you must forgive me. I want to dwell on this very piece of news very well. And I wish that the very eminent barrister can come and join me later. It's added that no financial commitment has been made by the zoo government to commence the construction. None whatsoever. They will go and pick up sand somewhere. They will pour into the river. They were brought to build a bridge. Now they are basically damming the river, pouring sand inside it, and it's now as shallow as anything you can think of. Not going to have any bridge construction indeed. Oh my goodness. Our people perish due to lack of knowledge. We are trying the best way we can on Radio Biafra to educate our people. I'm telling you. When will you learn? Do you think we can come here to lie to you? We come on Radio Biafra and then we are calling the name of God. Chukwabiyama, I mean to say. Do you think we can come here and be lying to you and be mentioning the name of Chukwabiyama? Is it because you did something? Is it so because of that you think we can sit down here and preach to the whole world about the coming of the kingdom of heaven and be lying to you? We don't do that, please. Everything we hear from us is gospel. Now, they have woken up from deep slumber to say that what Radio Biafra was saying all along has been correct. Only now they're saying it by going to Buhari to go and beg for position. It is very sad indeed. Very, very sad, I must say. But we must continue. Oh, my goodness me. The committee of Ohaneze made the revelation during the congratulatory visit to Buhari at the Defense House in Abuja. How many Igbo groups have now gone to Buhari? 4 groups. Igbo leaders of thought led by Ikedife. The other one called Igbo Assembly, led by God knows who. The other one is Igbo Forum. Now it's Ohaneze and Igbo. 4, only them. Who's on Madhan? The same thing happening in Biafra. Biafra movement. Every idiot will be a fan leader. Man, nobody will talk. You know, you have to be a fan leader, man. Only them. 4 delegations to India was a 4. Indeed, 4. Others are doing 1. They only 4 groups. Hungry witches. You are disgracing yourselves and not Igbo or Igbo speaking people. It's a Igbo nation. Which Igbo is a nation. Igbo nation. Which Igbo nation? Is it Imo and Anambra? Or does it agree the bank? How about Igbenga? If it is such a why is it called Igbenga? Mad people. How about a new watcher that you call Port Harcourt? He said, which Igbo nation are you talking about? People come out and are talking rubbish. There is nothing like Igbo nation. Igbo is a language spoken by a particular people. Biafra is a nation, not Igbo. The leader of the delegation is Chief Ralph Wechwe, who spoke on behalf of the committee. However, told the president-elect that the Southeast was a silent supporter of his presidential ambition. Hey, terrorist. Do you see what is coming out of the mouth of old men? Although we didn't vote for you, but we have been silently supporting you. Can you believe what is coming out of the mouth of these useless old men? A complete and utter disgrace to humanity. We do apologize for that very slight intermittency. Our systems are here. Our systems are correct, please. I despair for Hanez and Diatron and Yoshi. I will repeat the sentence so you understand it very well. They were prostrating before Nyawasanachinam without shame. Oh my goodness me. They said to Buhari, the Southeast was a silent supporter of your presidential ambition. But they didn't vote for him. Silent supporter. Some of these old men, my goodness me. My goodness me, they are making me to lose regard for our old people. Our old people used to be wise and knowledgeable. Disgracing themselves everywhere they go to. Polluting everywhere they go to. Okay, so now energy. Go and be begging Almajiri. Go and you beg everybody who is in power. You are begging for money and for relevance. Every blessed day of your lives. Lunatics. We continue. Suicide bomber have now struck a school in Potiskum. A suicide bomber has reportedly attacked the College of Administrative and Business Studies in Potiskum in Yobe State. It's been reported that the bomber died in the attack and left 7 other persons injured. My goodness me. This man entered the school with bombs and AK-47. He detonated the bomb and injured 7 people. It is being reported. So, Obama, that's a suicide bomber, you know, in Yobe, the same Yobe, where there was no election, but Buhari won. He said Buhari will stop all these things. And I tell you today, he can never. You, America, did you stop terrorism in Afghanistan? You went into Iraq, you came out, and Iraq became, I don't know, a killing field. Did you stop terrorism in Iraq? You killed everybody, including Azakawi. Did you stop terrorism in Iraq? The answer is no. Have you stopped the one in Yemen? No. Are you about to stop the one in Syria? No. So what makes you think that the terrorists can stop terrorism in the zoo? Dreamers. Dreamers. They don't know we are learned. They think we are fools. Maybe they think we are Hanese. Or maybe we are like Wazurikes Masop. Do you show now? We couldn't make kidnapping the room. That's your job. After doing a bit of kidnapping here and there and talking on the newspaper and then printing currency, somehow Biafra will come from heaven. You've been doing some rubbish for 15 years. There is nothing. You don't want to change. You're still stealing and robbing people and stealing and doing thuggery. And you think Biafra will come? Mad people. You don't know Biafra is holy. Biafra is holy. If you don't align yourself in a particular way, Biafra will never come. For your information, why am I saying this? Because it is the kingdom of God, kingdom of heaven. For your information, I think we are joking. The guys were shooting myself. Then we break kidnapping the room. Bunch of vagabonds everywhere. Gunman opens fire on Yobe school. The other one was bombed. This one has opened fire on the school. A gunman opened fire on Friday outside the school in Port Harcourt, Yobe State, seriously wounding 12 students in an area reportedly targeted by Boko Haram. A police officer who witnessed the incident said, "We have evacuated 12 people with serious gunshot wounds to hospital from the scene of the shooting attack," said the officer who requested anonymity. My goodness me. Following a wave of attacks in the city, including on schools and colleges, students of the College of Administrative and Business Studies in Port Harcourt must pass through security screening before entering the campus. The gunman fired on a crowd waiting at the gate to be screened, according to witnesses. They went on to say, "We had just started a class when we had gunshots coming from the direction of the gates, and we instantly realized that we were under attack, which made us to rush out of the class." According to Tijani Musa, what did they teach them in Hausa anyway? Has anyone never seen an Hausa teacher before? Do you know what an Hausa teacher? It just occurred to me now. Have you ever seen an Hausa teacher before? Because I don't know what an Hausa teacher looks like. Have you seen one? Please tell me. So all these schools they are going to Hausa, who is teaching them there? Dear Chupu Abiyama, please have mercy. Corruption. Inspector General of Police orders monitoring of officers. Everybody is corrupt. That the police will not have to monitor the police. The acting Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, has directed the Inspector General of Police teams on monitoring of police performance to immediately commence the monitoring of activities and conduct of police officers on highways, police stations, and formations in the whole of the zoo. The directive, according to a statement by the first spokesman, Emmanuel Ojukwu, is aimed at enforcing the police anti-corruption initiative. Police anti-corruption initiative. Let me tell you what will happen. Say you're a policeman now, and you're somewhere in Badagry. You need to go to your officer and say, "Oga, you know there is this group that are forming now to monitor corruption. If you put my name there, I will make money for you." Now, these are people fighting corruption. You know? Now, the police, what's it called again? Is it Divisional Police, DPO, will now put the name of Corporal Ayetunde Adebisi to go and be part of this monitoring team. Then Ayetunde Adebisi will go somewhere. They will catch you committing fraud and they're taking bribe. The man will say, "If you don't," this is the man who came to monitor, mind him. He will say to you, "If you don't give me part of that money you stole, I will report you." This is the man who has come to do anti-corruption. In the process, he is encouraging corruption. All you need to do is to give him part of the money you stole. And the case closed. They are called the Police Performance and Monitoring Team. Another word for give us the money you received in bribery and corruption so we can share it. Welcome to the zoo. The zoological republic. Things are coming away at the seams for Diziani Alison Madweke. Commodore Madweke, can you remember me? No, remember the people I sent to you, the men I sent? I thank you for seeing them. You said your wife was having fun, your family was enjoying you, having picnic in the morning with conflicts. What's it, Ikwal? One Simon Imobo Swam has dragged the zoo's petroleum minister or ministress, Desiani Alison Madweke, to court for unauthorized use of his identity. An Abuja-based media consultant and former newspaper editor, Simon Imobo Swam, has sued the Minister of Petroleum Resources, Desian Alison Madeke, for libel, mischief, and unauthorized use of his name, phone number, and platform for image laundering.
We are going to hold it here. I just want you to know that in the still observe another sit at home, and I know many people will be complaining if it is sit at home that IPOB is going to get used to get Biafra. You will not understand. Everything is step by step. Everything is step by step. Like I said before, initially it was not. Many people were mocking. A lot of people were mocking, especially Ile mixed blood. Those that are slaves to Oba of Benin. Those that are slaves to that dirty man in Benin that always, derive joy in collecting people's land and properties. They were also saying Biafrans and online until they started doing protests on ground. They started even saying another thing, that they only do demonstration with placards, that it doesn't have any change. Now they are the ones that are telling our people that what we are doing is only just killing our own economy. And I keep on asking them whether we have economy before. And anybody that asks you this question about what we are doing is killing economy, the only one question you need, ask the person. In the entire Southeast, let me just talk about Southeast. In the whole Southeast, do you have any factory, any company, be it construction company, that have their headquarters in one of these Southeast, that you go and when you are graduating from universities, you are sure you are going to get a job? I'm not talking about pure water. I know that's only what we have. All these pure water industry, maybe say Coca-Cola industry, even their headquarters is not even in our place, it's branch. The main job, the main lucrative business that is going on in our place is just hotel. You work in a hotel. People are building hotel here and there. So when somebody is talking about the economy, I keep on wondering, what is economy? What do they mean by killing our economy? Is it just lock up shop, open shop and close? Is it the killing of economy? Many people don't know the mess we are into, and that is why they always try to care only for their own families. Just, defraud somebody and you and your family, you have fun, go Dubai for shopping and holidays. You come back because you love it. Nigeria is working. You survive. Many people will be going for motivational seminar, you pay. Let me just tell you what you don't know. If you like, carry all your life savings, go and pay listening to motivational speaker. Provided the economy is nothing to write them about, the system is not working, you are dreaming. It's only in Nigeria you hear motivational speaker. Here we don't have it here. Government is there now. Job is everywhere. They are waiting for you to graduate to come and show them that you say you studied. It's everywhere. They're nothing like you 2-1, 2-2 first class. No. Nigeria replicate this thing from their slave masters. I think it's only in UK they'll be telling you you must have 2-1. Here they don't know what is grade. They don't give a shit about your grade. To hell. Many of them don't even care about that your certificate. When you say you know something, okay? They say this is what they need for you to know. For example, those that are doing civil engineering, they will say we need somebody who can draw with AutoCAD, Revit, or ArchiCAD, who can draw with, there's another software called Outplan, or you can be able to design using maybe say Infinity Element Method software. Just, can you do this? That's what they are interested in. And then you are communicative, you can be able to, you are flexible in your working experience. You can be able to work as a team. On the day of interview, you very, very, very friendly. It's not, you are not into school again. That somebody have to cover something for you to say it. They will bring laptop for you. The program they ask you, that is in their requirement, they ask you whether you know, is there in their system. They just give you something, they just want you to do this. And that's why they have a probate time in this job. They can give you 2 weeks. After they must have accepted, maybe by oral, you can be able to present yourself. Then they want to see you practically. That's why they give you that trial time they call probate site. For those that are in German-speaking countries. You have 2 weeks to prove yourself. 2 weeks. If they're not satisfied with your practical experience, they will tell you sorry. And they will pay you for those ones you have worked. In Nigeria, you must have first class. They don't care how you get it. You must have 2-1, 2-1 minimum, 2-1. Sometimes they talk 2-1. They will talk a grade, 2-1, 3.8. Many people sort themselves out. Many people don't study. They just pay the lecturer. They pass you. Women sleep with the lecturer. You go your way with your 2-1. Brilliant people stock themselves maybe in 2-2 out of frustration because they don't have money to sort. They struggle upon the frustration and wickedness of the lecturers. They get themselves maybe 2-2, even some third class. That is what is killing our people. And because of that idea, that place is not going to function. So what am I saying? We don't have economy. We are going to sit at home on 14th. We are going to sit at home on 14th of this month, which is 3 days from now. And let us see how it goes. They have started complaining already. They have started complaining, if you don't know. They have started complaining. Some people are saying international airport. It's weird that in Western world we tell you whether we have international airport. As far as Southeast, the one they call Southeast is concerned, nothing like international airport. Even South, no. They have destroyed everything. If you are boarding a flight now that you are going to Enugu, they must stop in Lagos. What is the meaning of that? What is international? They must stop in Lagos. Maybe transfer you to another flight. You know, many people don't understand. A flight from here to Enugu is double of from here to Lagos. So they must force you to land in Lagos. You must land there. They will tell you flight from, say, from Russia to Enugu. They will say maybe $2,000. But the flight from Russia to Lagos, $1,000. What they are doing, they are dealing with us. They are dealing with us. They are dealing with us. And that's why we must do the needful. We must try to make sure that our leader comes out. And that is why we are observing this sitting at home. Another one is coming on 14th. Imo State, you did us proud. You did us proud. It's everywhere. It's everywhere now. It's even in the channel television. It's everywhere. Punch, newspaper, Vanguard. They have no choice other than to continue saying the truth. They grind everywhere. President met empty street. All those ones that singing, you know, I hope, or these are just a bunch of lunatics paid. And at the same time, they had a problem. 700 million were budgeted out. This 700 million budgeted out to hire people could have used to pay workers their salary. You don't know the mess you are. Even the road, I think I have it here. Look at the road they came to commission. For many of you that don't know. Look at the road they came to commission. I need to face these people. We need to do fast to face these people. They are the problem we have. They are the major problem we have. You see these leaders. Oh my God. Any day we turn our energy directly on them, squarely on them, looking for them, that day things will turn around. But I know it's going there. We are getting there. I saw a post today, and I hope I have it here. I have it. Yes, look at it here. This is the place they commission. How many days now? How many days for that commission? Let me see if it's what I have here. Look at the place they commission.
Hello, good morning. This is the road Bubu commissioned in Owerri yesterday. If you look very closely, you see the congratulatory message that was given to him for the commissioning of this road by the honorable member from Opo, who is an APC honorable member. This is the road he commissioned. Beautiful road built by Hope Uzodinma. I've done 10 meters. I'm doing the 28 meter now. 30 meters. 40 meters. Just be watching. 50 meters. Sorry, the road ends here. Now here the road ends, I swear. Hey, even to come down here now, now here the man turn no begin go. Then just turn here, him begin go back. This place no dey passable. You won't believe that 30 meters from where he commissioned. See the road now as we go. I'm going to show you another 30 meters from where he commissioned. This is 5 meters, 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters from where he commissioned. Well, I will try and see whether my car go pass here. We don't do 30 meters. Make we do and reach 40 meters. We are now entering the 48 meter. 40 meters from where he commissioned. Oh boy, my, this one to go pass here. Where can they go? Okay. And they ask so because as this road day, 40 meters, 50. Well, we never reach 50 meters. So this now the 50th meter from where he commissioned. 50 meters from where he commissioned. 60 meters from where he commissioned. On the same road though, we never cross the road though. We still there the road though. We still there the road though. We never even reach 100 meters from where he commissioned. Make una say as the same road. We never change the road though, na the same road. Na Dua College road though. The same road though. People can see Rochas palm tree. This was the palms Rochas planted in Imo. It's on the same road though. This road has dealt with APC in Imo State. The same road though, the very popular Aladima road from Chukuma.
You see, they have no shame and they have nothing to fear from us. That's why they are doing all this thing. It is called Willy Willy. Those of you that have watched that film, they call Willy Willy. I'm telling you, my brother, the more you look, the less you understand. Not even to see, the less you understand. Willy Willy, you go look like this, you go confused. That's the kind of lie, eh? Like as I am, me and you talking now, I'll be telling you that this cap is black. You are seeing it that it's not, but I'm telling you that it's black. At a point, you that are watching will become confused. You'll be asking whether you need a medicated to know that this is not red, that is black. That's what I do, many of you. By force, to make sure that many of you see lies as truth. Pure harassment. But many of you don't understand it. You say it's wicked though. This man, no, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Until they do it to go out. I tell you. So, I have to leave you here. Remember 14th. We are going to stay at home at the same time. On that day will be tougher. You know why? That day is a saboteur day. Anybody see outside is a pure saboteur. This one is nothing like is a mistake. Anybody seen outside on that particular day doing the normal business is a pure saboteur we are talking about. So we are going to do it until 21st of October. Many of you are expecting when the game will change. Don't complain, no. Don't complain. I know many of you. All these people that are saying give order. Match. When people start falling here and there now, they will be blaming you. This is the kind of Biafra we are looking for. I'm not part of it. The kind of Biafra I want is the one we get peacefully. This one, the people are falling here and there. My hand, no, they. No, on 21st now, they don't release this man. They don't bring this man for us to see face to face. You think we will come and be doing sitting at home order? Then they say maybe out of logistics, we couldn't provide him to the court. We adjourn it to next year, January, or say February, beginning of February. Because this is October. They cannot say it November. No, they will adjourn it again because of logistics. The man that's supposed to bring him out is on sabbatical leave. We have to come next year. Sit at home order. It will be changing. And we need to be very careful. DSS are also on an assignment. Like the Igwe of Aguilera or whatever that died, I saw this in. A pure arrangement of federal government. They will be using their hand, like killing others. That's why I told many people, continue working for the zoo. You will end up in shame. Many people are, all these DSS jobs, their job is to put division. Killing is experiment. They use people to do experiment. Let us see what will happen on this man they killed. We are going to watch. I'm going to leave you here. I want to leave you here. I'm just telling you to remain resolute. It's always an advice of our leader, not from me. We have to keep on remaining resolute and also keeping it the way it is until, yes, Imolite, we say thank you all. I tell you, I need to recognize those that are here, my brother. I see Iware Dahosa. They really did us proud. I see Chimaeze and when I see you. I see Bovi. I see, I think I see somebody. I see, this is Chibueze King. I see you. I want us, all of us, to keep on supporting this struggle. I know the journey, it look as if it's far. It look as if it's far, but it's not far. When you are committed, you will find out that it's not far. Madabuchi Okoye, I hail you. I hail all of you that are going to see this later, but we must keep on keeping up. I have to continue replaying this broadcast so that many of you understand that things I've said in the past. There's no need of us rushing to watch, to listen. Things I've said in the past. And they are really dealing with us. Our brother said they will start killing them and putting the blame on that. They have already started doing it. They will be killing innocent souls and expecting the communities. What they're doing is that they want to set fight between community and communities in Biafra land. So that others will say, this is no wonder DSS are killing them. Because they are killing also. Then they say they are doing Biafra. No, we are no more again. No, one Nigeria is better. That's what they are doing. But we are ahead of them. I see you, our brother Amechieze. Chibo Chinedu. Yes, thank you, brother. And the lawyer Zaka, I hail you. Praise Tochukwu Augustine. Consistency is the key. You know it. And that's why we're following our leader today. Because of these things I'm replaying. The same voice, the same tone, the same message. I tell you. Our brother Ken Don said, tell them, my brother, I tell you, all of us know, we know. We're supposed to be wise by now. And I love our people are waking up. I tell you, if you don't know that our people are waking up, then you are a moron. Our people are waking up. Our people will see a video. They will analyze it. Before me self will watch it, they have already analyzed it. They don't, before we'll be hailing, wow, yeah, ESN. Yeah, even whether it's ESN or you know ESN or IPOB, no. Our people are waking up to know the job we can do. They know what IPOB can do. They know what ESN can do. I tell you. I hail you, Gatuso brother. Alayana, okay. I'm telling you, many of you should bother about it. I said, we are okay here. We are okay here. I tell you, even Russia, this Russia you are seeing here today, the boundary where I traveled to come here is just 4 hours. From Kharkiv in Ukraine to here now, Russia. This is just 4 hours drive. But they're not the same. Almost the same language. I tell you. And we are going to keep on keeping on. I tell you. I hail you. Our brother Chibo Chinedu, this will change soon. It will change, brother. We need to understand. The most important thing is the message. The message our leader preaches is for us to understand ourselves. For us to know what is going on around our environment. For us to begin to interpret when things happen. That's the reason why he came out. And our people are clinging to that. When events happen, our people will tell you the work of DSS. And our people will tell you, even before you know it, they started bringing out videos. Like what BBC did on that day. On that day, President, what they call him, Buhari or whoever, came to Imo State. BBC started flashing a protest of NSAS protest. Say that Imolite welcomes Buhari. Under 10 minutes, the message started coming out. Pictures of NSAS protest started coming out. They are saying fake. And you're telling me that our people are not waking up? No, you must be dreaming when you would say our people. They have. But some people are still sleeping. It's our duty to wake them up. And that is why we keep on doing this. Left for many of you, you have seen this. You have heard all this things I'm playing, you know it before. It's boring. You know, when they are preaching the same gospel, every day you go to church, Jesus is coming soon. Jesus is coming soon. Every day, Jesus is coming soon. It becomes boring. So I'm preaching this message, not for many of you that are waking up. For those that just join us, that are still, gradually coming up, that don't know the reason why we are doing this. And that is why I'm doing this. I am signing off from here. John Award, I hail you, brother. I am signing off from here. I tell you, until we reconvene when it's necessary. Continue paying attention to the gospel. I will leave these gospels will continue until you come to an end. This is the gospel of redemption, I tell you. Let me see if I can be able to get the real gospel. This one is, I think this is 17th. 17th of, it's good to get 17th of, let me see. I think 17th of July. 17th of July will be better. Let me see if I can get 17th. The message of 17th of July, 2015. I hope is what I need. Let me see if I can be able to get it. 17th of July. 17th of July, 2000 and, this is July. The message our leader preached for us, and that is what has been keeping us. The message we have here, the message of this man can lead us in the next 1,000 years without getting bored. So all these people that thought that arresting him, kidnapping him will stop. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. The message will continue flying. I tell you. Let me see if it's what I have here. I think it's what I have here.
Zoo Security and Civil Defense Corps is a zoological republic. I don't want to call it Nigeria. Every time I say zoo, I mean Nigeria. It's a zoo full of wild beasts.
Pure animal.
They pretend they are educated, but they are not.
I live here.
You deceive them. Somebody who went to school of journalism or whatever crap they go to.
Nonsense.
Oh, Radio Biafra engineer arrested, being taken to Abuja. And in the picture is the picture of a South African policeman. 2 of them holding a suspect in South Africa. Are you sure they are well at all? Our engineers are intact. Interview or interrogate him, the young man that you have working for Ericsson, and they will tell you. The reason why I know where he was is because as soon as all these things were happening, we sent people to go and investigate what the pandemonium was all about. When to Israel, you brought Satlink communication in Israel, our content carriers on satellite. They turned it off. And then you claim you bought a sophisticated jamming equipment, which is a lie. You spent money meant for the payment of teachers and doctors' salaries, buying a company in Israel to stop Radio Biafra. Funny, isn't it? Allow us to proceed, please, and we must do so. Everywhere people are listening, but tomorrow the coverage will be entirely total. We are working hard, believe you me. Everything we I told you turns into gold. Let us continue to go and present our news headlines that accompany news summary this very evening. The Department of State Security, the SSS, those who should be concerned with the defense of the zoo. What is the work of the SSS? It is to stop some white people from bringing in Ebola virus, to stop them from bringing HIV virus and infecting people. It is to stop economic sabotage and espionage, to stop Indians from coming in and buying up textile mill in Aba, only to close it down to import cheap textile from India. That is their job. To catch foreign spies coming in to make sure that they arrange for oil to be lifted from Biafra land without payment for it. All these things they can never do. Oh, you said something against the governor. We have come to arrest you. Hey, who's publishing this newspaper? Their job is to enforce a despotic police state and not to engage in any form of defense of the zoo that they claim is their country. What have they done? They said, we have arrested Radio Biafra engineer based in Enugu. As I said, if you write good about us, we report it. You write bad, we report it. We don't care. It's the truth. As long as it's the truth, we speak it. It doesn't matter if it is favorable or not. So when they say, this propaganda radio, people don't listen to them. They know we speak the truth. This very news is not very flattering, but we are going to read it all the same. DSS claimed to have arrested Radio Biafra engineer based in Enugu, which is a lie. Our engineers are intact. Let's continue. They went and arrested a poor soul. Do you know the funniest thing? In the newspaper that they published, it was South African police. Look at the pictures. It's South Africa. They have no shame. What an utter and pathetic joke is that journalism? So you cannot find the picture, even if it's a library picture of the zoo police doing what they do best. Harassing people. There was a boy with a tattoo that they stopped in Benin. They beat him up because he had a tattoo on his body. These people are primitive animals. That is why they don't want Radio Biafra to be live to the whole world, so that people will know what they're doing. That is why. They don't want people to know what they are doing. They are ashamed of themselves. That is why they don't want Radio Biafra to be on air. But the whole world is listening this very minute. And they should be thoroughly ashamed of themselves. They should be. They arrested an innocent man. I can vouch for him. An innocent man. I don't know who he is. But our people, you know, we have our men on there. They told us they went somewhere, is it Erickson, in Enugu, and arrested somebody in his office. For no reason. That is how they operate. And that reinforced everything I've always believed in. In the new Biafra, before you convict anybody or arrest anybody, you must have a very compelling proof and evidence. I'm telling you. The man did nothing. But somebody, we need to please Buhari. And we know the Igbo man that ran to police. We know who he is. We know him. Very soon you hear about his story. We will tell it here on Radio Biafra. We should continue. Radio Biafra also denies DSS claim, saying the zoo has lied again. Of course, it's their duty to lie. They're saying to them, but we are a democracy, you know. If you touch them here, they will go to court. And here, our judiciary is independent. You cannot kill everybody to bend them to your will.
Nnamdi say you be support. Who gonna wake up?